A Fox 8 investigation uncovers one Orleans Parish judge charged taxpayers double what her colleagues spent for the same conference in Hawaii.
Tonight, Chris Joseph investigates whether judicial travel rules need tightening.
The same conference in Hawaii, the same educational training, but vastly different price tags that taxpayers picked up. Orleans Parish Civil District Chief Judge Nicole Shepard spent $5,000 in public money, while two of her fellow judges spent less than half of that.
I'm flabbergasted.
Court records show Judge Shepard traveled to Hawaii in September 2023 for a judges' conference. She arrived 2 days before the conference and stayed the night after it ended. After combing through public records, we found that's not the only trip she took. Since 2021, we found the Orleans Parish Civil Court reimbursed Shepard for more than $40,000 taxpayer dollars for travel.
Yeah, that's too much.
That money paid for trips, which were legal, to Hawaii, Minneapolis, Las Vegas, New York City, and Napa, among others. Government watchdog Rafael Goyeneche has tracked judicial spending for years.
She has an appetite for travel.
Orleans Parish Civil District Court records show reimbursements to 21 judges for travel since 2021. The total cost, more than $206,000. Remember, Chief Judge Shepard spent nearly 20% of that herself, $40,000. The second highest travel spender, Judge Kern Reese, at $21,000, just over half of Shepard's total.
My gosh.
The Hawaii conference shows the disparity. Orleans Parish Civil Judges Bernadette D'Souza and Ethel Julian went to the same conference, but they split a hotel room and spent fewer nights. D'Souza charged taxpayers $2,400 and Julian $1,900. Shepard stayed longer and cost taxpayers $5,200 for the same trip.
I believe that Judge Shepard could have spent $2,400 and probably walked away with the same amount of knowledge as the judge that went and spent $2,400 on travel.
The travel money comes from a fund that also pays for equipment, translation services, and work around the courthouse.
It should go to the court system. It should.
This travel disparity between the judges of civil district court, one judge versus the other 20 judges over a 5-year period of time, suggests to me that the Supreme Court needs to re-examine some of their annual fiscal cap.
Louisiana Supreme Court rules cap public funds for conferences at $15,000 per judge per fiscal year. Lower courts can set stricter limits, but the Orleans Parish Civil District Court has stuck with that maximum cap.
I don't know if you need to spend $15,000 to remain competent in your responsibility as a judge.
Judges must earn 12.5 continuing education hours each year. They can come through online courses, conferences closer to home, or travel. The Hawaii trip agenda included sessions on courtroom technology, domestic violence cases, and artificial intelligence. Shepard declined an interview but sent a statement reading in part, "It's essential for our profession that judges and lawyers share ideas, new concepts, and developments in the law. This interaction not only builds on the strength of our judiciary, but also helps me gain additional knowledge and best practices to assist all litigants that come before the court." Shepard says she's followed Supreme Court conference rules and that her travel has been both legal and ethical. Fox 8's analysis of court records shows Shepard has not exceeded the $15,000 cap in any single fiscal year. In 2023, Houma State Representative Jerome Zerang pushed for more guardrails on judicial travel reimbursements. When we showed him Shepard's travel spending, he reacted immediately.
It's excessive.
His 2023 bill to regulate judicial reimbursements failed. 2 Supreme Court justices publicly opposed it. Still, Zerang thinks lawmakers need to further study how much judges can charge taxpayers in a year. Does this ever change?
I think we can continue to work, and reasonable people will continue to look at this and agree that we can come to some consensus in how we address this fairly.
With lawmakers returning to session this spring, the question remains, will Louisiana put tighter controls on judicial travel spending, or will taxpayers continue funding judges' conferences in resort destinations.
It's outrageous.
That was Chris Joseph reporting. The Orleans Parish judges, Reese, D'Souza, and Julian, all declined interviews.